You thought you were gonna learn my patented $1 million ad copy strategy for free on YouTube? That is absolutely pathetic. I'm made out of money. Why on earth would I do that? Keep in mind, these are just $1 bills, and they're really old as well. I think some of these bills were probably made during the Great Depression, so that was really unsanitary of me, especially during these times of increased sanitation. But you know what, guys? I realize I have to spill the beans. I have to tell you what I've been doing with my ad copies, because a lot of you guys are struggling out there. I get those messages every day. You guys are fighting on the front lines of the Facebook ad war, and you just can't seem to win. So I'm going to give you that backup, that sort of nuclear bomb that'll set it all over until you finally get success with Facebook ads. What is poppin', everybody? My name is Ethan Dobbins, if you don't already know who I am. And guys, before we start this video, I'm just going to tell you straight up, you're going to learn a lot about Facebook advertising, just marketing in general, and how to sell your product. You're going to learn so much in this video that's going to apply to you throughout the rest of your years in business. So if you can just slap that like button before we even start, because this is like investing into a player or a business before it really jumps off and becomes the next big thing. This is like investing into Amazon stock in the 90s. So you got to get in early, and then at the end of it, by 2020, your investment will be like totally reaped. It'll be a 10,000% plus return, and you'll be a quadrillionaire by the end of this video. But all you have to do is invest one like right now, and that like can turn into many likes. But alrighty, let's get into Facebook ads. So what should you be doing with your ad copy? There's a lot of debate here. There's a lot of different schools of thoughts, and a lot of people on YouTube, from my own research, I've done like 5 minutes worth of research. So what I've seen is a lot of people teach hook, benefit, offer, call to action. And if you don't know what that is, basically they like to start with a sentence that hooks you in. They like to give a benefit about the product, then your offer. Oh, it's 50% off today only, and then the call to action. Click shop now to get your order or get your product, whatever it is that they're selling. So it's sort of this outdated model, but it is a decent template that used to work back in like 2017, which is practically like the 1800s when it comes to Facebook ads. But in this video, we're going to find multiple products and come up with ad copies for them so that you can see my thinking process live and what I like to do personally. And there's going to be so many golden nuggets in this that you need to apply to whatever you're doing with your ad copy in the future. But without further ado, without any more fluff, let's get into it. Alright everybody, so this is how to write ad copy that converts, and whenever you have that daunting task of finding a new product and coming up with an ad copy that actually speaks to the customer, this is the angle, this is the mindset you should be approaching this task with every single time. And this is the only question I really ask myself when writing ad copy. What would the customer need to read to make them want to buy? If I'm a customer looking at this for the first ever time, and whatever audience that you're promoting to, what would I need to read to make me want to buy this product? It doesn't matter what you're selling in life. If you're selling yourself to an interviewer, you have to be thinking, what would they need to hear to make them want to hire me? If I'm selling an e-commerce product, I need to know what my customer wants and how I can communicate to them that my product is exactly what they need, or it's something that they desire. Now, number 2 is sell the emotions. Paint a picture for whoever it is that is seeing your product with your ad copy. You should not be listing the features. And guys, this is basic 101 advertising. Everybody knows, and I know you've heard this motto, you always buy with emotion. Everyone buys with emotion and justifies with logic. We've heard it 9 million times, but for some reason, I'm looking at a lot of you here, zoom in on my face, you still don't apply that to your ad copy. And it seems with every single beginner that I analyze their ads, they are always going for the features. They're selling that 18-piece resistance band set, and they're always talking about in their ad copy, oh, there's 18 resistance bands. You can do 180 workouts. It's like, who cares if you can do 180 workouts or 90 or 30 or 10? They don't care. You're supposed to sell the emotions. What are they getting when they get this product? What is the real true meaning behind why they want to get it? Well, People are getting the resistance band set to stay healthy, to be fit, to actually be active in this time where we're all at home. That's what you should be telling people. Not that, oh, there's 18 resistance bands and you could do 180 different. It's like no one gives a crap about the features. They don't. You can say that in your product description. I don't even necessarily recommend doing that, but you don't do the features in the ad copy section. Now, number 3 is keep your ad copy short and to the point. Now, I want to ask you a question. We've been under quarantine for probably around a month now, and during this 30 days, have you ever even once considered reading a book to actually spend the time? That's what I thought. And I'm not going to try to say that I'm on a pedestal and I've been reading Shakespeare during this whole entire time, because I haven't. I haven't read it all. I've honestly just been trying to learn how to play the guitar, and I'm really bad at it. But most of us don't like to read. In fact, when we're on social media, on Instagram and Facebook, if you look at captions under most videos and pictures, they're pretty short. It's like a sentence long. And yet when people are advertising, they like to write this giant paragraph, like essay, like a 10-page paragraph essay for their ad copies, and it doesn't make any sense. It's not congruent or natural to the actual platform that you're advertising on. So you have to sort of keep in mind with the times that people don't want to read a long thought out ad copy. And I know it might seem better to keep it longer because you can obviously talk about all the benefits, but people don't care. This is something that I've sort of analyzed recently. Like a year ago, I liked to do longer ad copies, but recently I've noticed that keeping it down to a sentence, maybe 2 sentences max for your ad copy, does work the best. And we'll go over examples of what that looks like, and we'll actually even create some. But you should be keeping it relatively short. You should not be doing 4 or 5 sentences. That is like a total dead zone. That is a red flag. You do not want to be doing that. And I know it goes against a lot of principles, but you do want to keep it short. Alright, so taking a look at one of my previous ads for this deer mirror. So basically what I did, like I said, I try to keep it as short and simple as possible, sticking with the emotion. So I don't say, well, this is a 3D mirror with 72 different pieces that you can connect in one. I mean, no one cares, again, about the features. I talk about the benefits. So this is what this product does. Again, it creates a desire. It doesn't solve a problem. So what I did was modernize your living space with this beautiful forest dweller. Simple, short, to the point, concise. People don't need more than that. If they're interested, this will pique their curiosity. They see the picture, they see the short thing, and then they get the call to action to my website. And when you're looking at this, you might be thinking, oh my God, this is incredibly simple to do, and I've been overthinking it the whole entire time. And the good news is, you're right. You have been overthinking it. It's really this simple. And I have worked with people that are doing 6, 7, 8 figures in e-commerce, and I can guarantee you they are keeping it as simple and dumb as this. Because keep in mind, a lot of your customers aren't the smartest people in the world. In fact, most of them are impulse buyers, so they're really not the smartest. This isn't like we're targeting Ivy League graduates here. So we're targeting people that are impulse buyers. They're not necessarily the smartest people in the world, otherwise they wouldn't be buying on the first time. So keep it short, keep it simple, and have a call to action at the bottom. I think that was one area I didn't really address, but you do want to have a call to action like get yours here or get your modern deer mirror here, something along those lines, and that would do the trick. Now there is one more way of writing your ad copies that I personally use for success, and that is doing a hook line. So doing a question or something about your product. So for the resistance bands, you can do so much. So it could just be, here's your new at-home fitness challenge, and then I like to do 3 main benefits. So you're doing a hook, you're doing 3 benefits, and then a call to action. So those are the 2 main ways I like to do. So you can either just do hook, call to action, or you can do hook, 3 benefits, and a call to action. And usually the second one, so this method, works a lot better if the product does need to be explained. So keep that in mind. If you're selling something that's clothing or home decor, you can keep it really simple. But if it's a product that does need to be explained, I tend to lean towards doing this way of writing ad copy. Now, I've told you guys many times, do not sell resistance bands. They're one of the most saturated products right now. But if someone was putting a gun to my head and said, Ethan, you have to write an ad copy and you have to sell these products well, you have to sell 1 million resistance bands, this is the ad copy I would come up with. So first off, always look at your competitors for some inspiration. You don't want to have to reinvent the wheel. If you notice there's a lot of other people doing well with this product, which with resistance bands is definitely the case, Try to take bits and pieces away from each individual ad copy and try to come up with sort of the best hodgepodge and this best like sort of recipe for your ad copy. And I do like to split test multiple ad copies just to see what works the best. So when you are doing a product like this, you could do the first formula of just a hook and a call to action, and you can test hook, 3 benefits, and a call to action just to see what works better. Alrighty everybody, so we gotta get our emojis in. So we're gonna copy this black check emoji, which I love the most, and we're gonna copy that right here, and we're gonna open up our whiteboard tab. So this is the first line I decided to go with. So we're gonna do the hook, 3 benefits, and a call to action. So we started with want a complete full body workout from the convenience of your own home, which is really the main benefit. And I just took that honestly from this website right here. So that was their exact headline. I just took it. Who cares? Again, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. If somebody else has already done the work for you, you don't have to do much. And if you know it's a good benefit, like this is gonna capture people's eyes, this is why your customer would wanna buy, then do it. That's a great opening line. It definitely catches people's attention. So I like to do a little period just to space it out. And then we're gonna do 3 benefits like that. And then we're gonna do get yours here. And then bam, 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 link to product. Alright everybody, this might have taken me like a solid, like maybe 2 minutes to do. So I just did want a complete full body workout from the convenience of your own home, work out every muscle group, stay active and healthy with only 10 minutes of use, perfect for building muscle and burning fat. This is the exact reason why people would want to buy this product. Then I have that call to action, get yours here, and then they link to the product page. Now, if I was to do the first method, which was the one I originally taught you, I would just do take your home workouts to the next level with beast bands or whatever the name of the product, and then just get yours here. Now, for a product like this that does need to be explained, I do feel like this first ad copy would work a lot better, but obviously you'll never know until you actually test it. So I do recommend split testing multiple ad copies to just find out what works the best. Now let's say hypothetically you're selling something that's not as cut and dry as resistance bands. Like you don't really know what the benefit is. It just looks like a cool product that you want to sell. Well, with something like this, now this is an incense burner, so it's like a waterfall. It's called aromatherapy. I don't really know what it does, but let's say you're selling something you just don't know a lot of info about. Well, the first step is always looking it up on Google and trying to find more information. The more information, the better, because it'll help you find out what do customers look for in something like this. So what I did is typed in waterfall diffuser. I probably could have done incense burner or something along those lines. And I wonder what sort of comes up here. So we got a bunch of different incense diffusers, and they all do pretty much the same exact thing. The only difference between this one is it has a different look, a different aesthetic, but they all have the same practical benefit. So I was taking a look at one of these diffusers and I saw a review which I think would be perfect for an ad copy. So this person said, after working 14 hours on the front lines, this diffuser relaxes my mind and my soul. And I think that is a perfect ad copy. Relax your mind and soul with this blank diffuser, whatever the name is. That is a great ad copy. It's as simple as that. Relax your mind and soul after a long day with the elegant aromatic waterfall. Get yours here from aromaticwaterfall.com. And you could even do something else where you're doing, instead of get yours here, you could do bring relaxation to your home today and then have a link to the product. You could do something along those lines, but it's as simple as that. You don't have to overdo it. With a product like this, you could do the 3 benefits, but I think keeping it simple as possible is beautiful, because really your ad copy, it's like when you get a birthday cake. It's just the sprinkles on top. It just really puts the whole thing together. It piques curiosity in your customer, and it's not going to be the main sort of portion or the actual cake. That's going to be your video ad. Your video ad should do the majority of the work. Your ad copy is just there to push people over the line who are just second guessing or just on that line of, oh, I don't know if I should click the link, I don't know if I should buy, but your ad copy will do the rest of the work. Man, another banger. Is this even allowed? Is this even legal for someone to drop this many value bombs in a row? It's like every other day you're getting another value bomb on how to take your business to the next level. But really, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if it's going to be on the longer side or the shorter. I try to keep it short and to the point, like with your ad copies. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to absolutely just body slam, absolutely sucker punch that like button, because it does help grow this channel, and I am trying to reach 20,000 subscribers by 2021. I know we can do it. We're above 500 right now. We got a couple of videos with 1,000 views, and I really want to thank all of you for your continuous support. My name's Ethan Dobbins, and it has been a pleasure getting to entertain and educate you at the same time. And remember, everybody, stay humble and do numbers.